We're going to be returning education very simply back to the states where it belongs.
President Donald Trump signing an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education. This is News 6 at 6. I'm Louis Bolden. It is a big gesture from the president, but what does it mean for Central Florida? News 6 anchor Ginger Gadsden has more. Ginger?
Louis, some families here in Central Florida are concerned about how services and fundings will be disrupted in the U.S. Education Department if it is shut down. Programs from kindergarten to college may be affected. News 6's Laverne McGee spent the day speaking to parents about their concerns. The Hayes family says it could mean big changes for them.
After spring break, you go back to school?
Yeah.
Who's your teacher?
It's Jeffy.
Judy is a busy mom of 2 boys. She introduced me to her youngest son, Will. He's 14 and has Down syndrome. Civil rights laws means he's able to go to a regular school in his downtown Orlando neighborhood.
I'm worried because the Department of Education has provided the mechanism by which kids like Will, kids with disabilities, all kinds of disabilities, whether it's Down syndrome or dyslexia or whatever, they've always provided the mechanism by which these kids can get their free and appropriate public education.
Like many families of children with disabilities, they're nervous about who would enforce civil rights protections since the Department of Education does that now. Ryan Stevens of CASA K-12 works with schools across the nation to secure funding. He grew up in Central Florida and says he's proud to be a product of the public school system. I spoke with him via Zoom about his concerns.
If the Department of Education goes away and no one's actively enforcing the civil rights laws, that stresses me out greatly. And so I would really want to make sure there's a super great plan on who's going to enforce those rules before you automatically just dissolve a department that does have a lot of value.
The White House has not spelled out formally which department functions could be handed off to other departments or eliminated altogether. And completely dismantling it is most likely impossible without an act of Congress.
They say that they're leaving it to the states, but I just worry that they don't have the federal protection that these kids need to be in mainstream classes.
We've been talking about this issue all day long. We actually posted about it on Facebook, and we've been wanting to hear from parents. Are you a parent here in Central Florida who has concerns? Reach out to us. Go to clickorlando.com. Laverne McGee, Getting Results, News 6.